Sorry, I love candles, so it's more intimate, or I don't know, more vitality or something like that. There's like a life to it, or some other sort of liberal artsy reason for talking to you by candlelight. You know, if nothing else, then it'll smell good. If not be super well lit, it'll be intimate, which is always something you want, right? There we go. That one's bright. Hey. Anyways, China? Yeah? Right. Oh, shoot. Whoa. Don't play with fire, kids. You'll get burnt. China, though, right? We were going to talk about China.
I wonder what's driving me to leave this country, where every joy is tinged with hesitancy or guilt. Whether or not that's personal, I probably won't know. But here I am on the plane that will take me away. Except I'm not being taken. I wanted this. I talked with my father on the way to the airport, which is something that rarely happens anyways, which is definitely indicative of something. I talked politics with him, funnily enough, a subject that I'm loath to talk about with my family. I worked myself up with stories of corruption and greed and hate and general immorality. I hate him. Trump, not my father. Headaches upon headaches. And maybe that's why I want to leave this country. I teared up as I hugged my father goodbye, but I wonder how much of that hate is personal.
Oh, yeah! And I had to leave. Like, I had to. Or I felt like I had to. I went to China because I was so depressed. You know? And isn't that selfish, right? That me, this like privileged white guy, it's not mince words, was like sick of his friends and sick of his family and sick generally. And so I applied to this program that would pay my way, you know, to do it, to leave. As though isn't that some imperialist bullshit though, right? I just went on to China like, hey, fix me.
Underestimated and I'm understated. Get the pen to the patterns unrelated. Cause I can't sleep, can't talk, can't eat. And I can't believe that I'm lost in a space where I can't see. Gotta make a turn, gonna change my world when I leave this space. And I'll hit reverse, try to speed rewind, put myself into gear like double time. Yeah, that's the plan, and I'll turn it back. And I know it's whack, gotta trust myself and I'll just relax.
Hello, you're speaking to Maureen. We're doing bringbacks at the moment, so I can direct.
In my apartment, dreams are where I find you. Dancing kinda high without an issue. You could try to empathize with me though. Take a bit like repo, I feel so low.
Every time he put finger to ivory, it was not good enough. So he played slowly, not good enough. So he played softly, not good enough. So he played strongly, not good enough. And when he could play no more, when his fingers cramped up into the gnarled roots and tree trunks, it was not good enough. Not good enough.
And if you misuse another poor dude, I'ma shake my head, mood diffuse. Cause I break bread and you took my head like you took my head. Like I didn't choose to be another fool, another other who's a lover can't refuse. I knew I had to lose, it's cause I'm not good enough.
Not good enough.
I wish I didn't muse when I was hitting snooze. New catch a shoe, red wine the news. Cause now life's a deuce. Set light the fuse to be or not to see. Check mark the blues. News header talk better. I'm controlled as Geppetto. They can pollute the weather. I'm just inking a feather and it's
Not good enough.
in my apartment. Dreams are where I find you. Dancing kinda high without an issue. You could try to empathize with me though. Take a bit like repo. I feel so low. And I can tempt fate, I can moderate. I can be an outsider with a full plate. I made new friends, no strings attached. New things can last, can't write the past. But I passed along, didn't pass on. Opportunity not, impunity shock. And I'm still somehow feeling like I'm not good enough.
I mean, I guess that was the whole point of me going.
Sometimes I pretend I am a different guy named Tommy, whose ease oozes from his eyes and words, and who can look at someone with genuine interest and ask them, how'd that paper turn out? Without obligation or something like that. Tommy is the life of the party. He moves in between faces and spaces and trades the paces for sure and laughs, uppercases. Like a child after searching for her mom in the grocery, or a new drink that's being passed around. Yo, can I get a sip of that? Tommy doesn't think about me. Honestly, Tommy probably doesn't even think, which is good. I've come to find that to be a good thing, which is maybe bad, just troubling. But I didn't used to be me. We weren't always who we are now. That would be boring. But God, do I wish I were Tommy.
I don't know, man. I keep coming back to like how selfish I feel, or I feel like I can be, You know, like I'm just, you know, I can't even, I'm forcing my classmates to sit here and hear about me and listen to my music and watch my video, you know, about me. It's like, just talk about China, you know? But I can't, right? Because in some ways, I feel like the only way I can be authentic is reflecting on myself, you know, rather than externally trying to figure out meaning from my trip. You know, I feel like it always comes back to here. But on the other hand, none of my other classmates seem to struggle with that, so. There's nobody here, by the way. I'm talking to nobody right now. Just sitting with my candles and trying to figure out something. There's nobody here.
Let's wrap this all up under the blanket of someone thinking, this is something that they'll remember me for. And they did, and we do. And sure enough, we do what we can to endure. We build our legacy piece by piece, and maybe the whole world will remember you, or maybe just a couple of people, but you do what you can to make sure you're still around after you're gone.